Hi, College Algebra. This is Ann Simeo, and I am your professor for College Algebra this semester. And I wanted to touch base with you and introduce myself. And I also wanted to show you a couple things around. What you want to do is you're already in Canvas. You're going to log into your class. Once you go into your class, one of the things you can do is you will find all of your homework assignments and tests need to be completed within my math lab. So you're going to need to click on that link. Once you click on that link, it'll come up with some options for you. Once it comes up with those options, you will then be able to log in. You will use your student link in order to log in. My Math Lab All Assignments. Once you click on your My Math Lab All Assignments, it's going to bring you into My Math Lab. It will prompt you to log in the first time. After you log in the first time, you will then have the opportunity to complete different assignments. The first assignment that you do want to complete is the orientation to My Math Lab. You will click on it, and once you go, you will want to then click on question 1. When you select question 1, it will come up and ask you what you're looking for. So, orientation to My Math Lab. At this point, it's going to tell you, hello and welcome to the orientation section of your course. And then once you do that, on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you can then hit continue. And then once you go through the different pieces, you have the option up here. You're going to ask question 1. And you notice how the very first question, type the number 1 in the following box. It wants you to select the box and then hit 1, and then it wants you to get over and say check answer. Well done. That means that you've completed that question. You can then go to the next question. You're going to want to do all of the pieces along the way to ensure that you have everything you need. Typed in the numbers shown in the pop-up. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to answer all the pieces. You can then make sure at the end of each homework assignment, you will hit save. When you hit save, you're going to then know which questions you got correct and which questions you did not get correct. You can also come back and within your homework, if you go to chapter 1 homework, that will be your very first homework assignment. When you go into question 1, one thing I do want to make sure I point out to you is the questions within My Math Lab have this box over here. It's called Question Help. If you click on it, you will get different options. Help me solve this, view an example, textbook, calculator, or print. When you select print, you can print one question or all of the questions. If you click on help me solve this, it'll help you solve that particular problem. If you click on view an example, it will give you an example with different numbers so you can come in and do that same problem. You can also click on textbook. It'll bring you to that place in the textbook. You also have the calculator option. It'll bring up an on-screen calculator for you. If I click on the wrong answer, name the property illustrated, 0 plus 13 equals 13. Well, what if I call this the associative property? I am then going to check my answer. When I check my answer, it says, sorry, that's not correct. What I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to change my answer and I can do a final check. It'll tell me, excellent, I did it correctly. What's going to happen if I answer the same question incorrectly a couple times? I do a final check and it's going to give me an option, similar question or next question. If I say a similar question, it's going to allow me to redo that problem and get full credit for it within the homework. Again, you want to make sure you hit save within your homework assignments because that's what's going to allow you to do the work. Back in Canvas, don't forget that you have various assignments. So you have your required pre-class assignment, You also have the Ask Your Professor questions, concerns, and comments. You can also use these links to help you navigate My Math Lab. You will have an overview in each of the sections. Within those sections, it's going to tell you the learning objective, the required readings, the assignments due. Don't forget you have a discussion due every week. You're also going to have PowerPoints that go along. You're also going to have your discussion and your assignments. The My Math Lab assignments will automatically be submitted. The discussions, you will need to go in. You have to submit your very first answer by Thursday at midnight. Then you have to comment on 2 other people's answers by Saturday at midnight. Make sure you get in here and you do them. Don't forget, within the settings, you can go to Show Rubric. You can view the rubric of each of the assignments that you have. So each of the discussions has its own rubrics. I hope you guys have a very great time in this class. I wish you a ton of luck, and please, please, please feel free to contact me with any questions that you have.